Hi, I want to thank you for taking time to join me today. My name is Karen Wolson, and I'm your stenograph representative. I'll be doing these videos several times a year to help you learn about your current stenograph technology. Today we're going to cover something fun for your Luminex or your Diamante, and that's how to change the picture on the startup screen. The picture displays briefly when you first turn your Luminex or your Diamante on. Here's an example of what you can put on the startup screen. I chose a field of flowers, but you can use pretty much any picture that's in a JPEG file format. So over the course of the next few slides, I'm going to show you how to download and use the utility that allows you to do this. It's called the Splash Screen Loader utility. First, we need to go to stenograph.com. And once you go to stenograph.com, you're going to select or hover right over Downloads, and then there's a drop-down box where you're going to select Utilities and Drivers. Next, we're going to scroll down that utility and driver page until you see the Luminex Diamante Wave Splash Screen Loader utility. Once you see it, just hover your cursor over it, and then you're going to right-click on the link. You'll be given an option to either save link as or save target as. Mine appears as save link as, however, they both work the same. Next, it's going to ask where you want to save the files to. I usually put them on my computer desktop, but of course you can save it to another folder on your hard drive if you wish. I just think it's easier to find them on the desktop. Either way, once you've decided where to save it, just press the Save button. Next, it'll start saving those files to a folder. This folder named Splash Screen Loader will have a zipper on it because the files are zipped for download. Oftentimes, when the download is completed, it'll automatically launch the file manager and display the files available in this folder. But if that doesn't happen, just find the zipped folder and double-click on it to launch the file manager so that you can view the files. Once you have the file manager open, you'll be able to extract the files. Just select Extract All. Once you've done that, the next window that opens will allow you to designate a directory to save the extracted files to. In this case, I'm going to save them to the desktop, so I don't need to change anything. I would just press the Extract button to let it start saving the files that we're going to use. It'll then start saving the necessary files to the splash screen folder, this time without the zipper. Again, the file manager usually opens automatically when the download is completed. But if that doesn't happen, just find this folder and double-click on it to launch the file manager. Once the files are extracted, you can use the Splash Loader application in the unzipped Splash Screen Loader folder. Double-click on this application to open the Splash Loader utility. This is what the utility will look like when you launch it. The little Browse button allows you to browse through the pictures on your computer to find a JPEG you want to load on your machine. You can select one of your own pictures, or you can use the Splash photos that were downloaded with the Splash Screen Loader. This folder can be found in the same place as the application. Just double-click on the Splash Photos folder, and it will show you a variety of photos you can use. Here are some of the pictures that are included in that folder. You would just highlight the picture you want to use, and then you would select OK. It'll go back to the Splash Screen Loader window. Before we press the Load button, you must have your writer connected to your computer via the real-time cable, and it needs to be turned on, but not in the job. If you have any writing on your screen, you're going to need to end the job. Once that's completed, press the Load button to load that photograph. Next, what's going to happen is you're going to see the success screen pop up showing you that everything's been successful. Now, when you turn your Diamante or your Luminex on, you're going to enjoy seeing something that's much more meaningful to you every time you turn the machine on. Of course, this little smiley face will not appear. I just did that for fun. I hope you found this information to be useful. If you have any stenograph needs, or if you have suggestions on other videos you'd like to see, please contact me directly at 630-532-5660 or via email at kwolson@stenograph.com. Once again, thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you soon.